Hey, Cancer. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your January 2024 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information, Cancer, in the description box below the video. All right, welcome to January 2024. The key themes for you this month, we have teamwork, adventure, timing, and at the bottom of the deck, what you are manifesting, maybe on a subconscious level, maybe you're aware, maybe you're not, but it is something that is coming to the surface here, is letting go. It's a really big month for you to let go of a lot of things that no longer serve you. And you've been working on these things, Cancer, but there could be some loose ends to tie up here for you. And it's going to feel very liberating. I am getting, because you have the timing card, the things that you are doing in the month of January are really setting the groundwork for your year ahead. And you have teamwork and adventure. So because you have the timing, I feel like you could be planning adventures. You may be planning travel. Maybe it's planning this month, but you may not be physically seeing the movement happen until maybe the second quarter or so of 2024. So this is a really great month to set those intentions. It's a great month to blend the energies with others. So work with new people. It could be connecting with friends, maybe even having accountability partners if you are looking to get in better shape, get in better health. Some of you may even be signing up for classes. There could be new mentors coming in here. The time is now for you to plant the seeds. And I just talked about this in Gemini's reading as well, because it's something quite beneficial that I'd love to share with you. And January is a really good month for you to do I think it's called Stop, Continue, and Start. And it's where you look at your intentions for the year, but you take a look at what you want to stop doing, what you want to continue doing, and what you want to start. Because it's so important that we don't keep piling more things onto our plate, because you already have the 10 of Wands. That's part of what you're letting go of, right? Maybe what you want to stop this year is piling things on the list instead of, having the room to create new things or to continue doing things that are already working here for you. So I will be putting out 2024 yearly readings next week, so please stay tuned. But this is a very powerful reading, Cancer, because again, you're laying the groundwork this month. And I like the timing card showing up because it's saying that now is the right time to really take a deep dive into your belief system, a deep dive into the things that you want to manifest in 2024. What do you, again, want to stop doing? And it looks like you want to stop procrastinating for some of you, or prolonging things that maybe need to get done. A lot of you want to have that, the energy of feeling somewhat in control of what you can control here. And I do get that you want to have more time to plan fun things. And you could also be planning out your year ahead instead of getting right to that month. Let's say, for example, you tell yourself, I really want to take a vacation in March, right? That's something I want to do, but I'm really not going to plan until the time comes. And then the time comes and your calendar is already full, and then you miss out on that opportunity. That's why you have the timing card, because this is the month that you start to set the groundwork. Perhaps you schedule in your calendar that you're going to take that month off, or that week off. Well, that'd be great for you to take the whole month off, right? But you plan it in your calendar. Maybe this is the month, January, that you book the tickets for a new trip, or for you to connect and collaborate over a coffee date with those coworkers or with those friends, so you can talk about maybe business ideas. So you have the teamwork card as well. And I am getting the words accountability partner, or accountability team. So you're not alone here, Cancer. And I feel like a lot of you, you're reassessing things at this time. And that's why you have the timing, because this is a TikTok, TikTok kind of waiting. But at the same time, you do have this momentum. You have this energy to plan these things and to follow through, stay consistent. This is also about schedules, planning, results, and then patience. Patience while you wait for the harvest. But while you're waiting, you can plan. You can purchase those tickets. You can schedule in that coffee date. You can, I feel a lot of you may even have an actual planner or a schedule. Maybe you have the markers and the stickers, whatever your routine is. It would be a really good time to do a vision board for yourself as well. And I'm just seeing that you have a lot of exciting things that you want to tackle this year, but you don't want to wait last minute. And that's why this month is so very important for you to lay the groundwork. Now, I do see a lot of you fitting more travel or more adventure. Some of you may even be going on a spiritual quest. Okay, maybe you are going to the jungles in Costa Rica. Perhaps you are going to Brazil and you're doing ayahuasca. Maybe you are deciding to go see one of the 7 wonders of the world. I also get national parks here. So some of you could be traveling by air, or maybe you're taking a road trip. Maybe you want to do more hiking. You want to get outside more. I feel like you're definitely dreaming big, but in order for you to say yes to some new opportunities, you must let go of some things that just aren't working, some things that you want to put a stop to. I also see here with the 2 of Pentacles showing up that there could be some decisions that you're making this month, but you're going to clearly know which one to say yes to, which one to say no to. Okay. This can be about, excuse me, exciting times ahead. So prepping, planning, getting ready, but also following it up with belief and action. For one, knowing that you are worthy of exciting times, knowing that you have what it takes to follow through and achieve these things. I also get something here with traveling with people or a partner or a soulmate here. You could even meet new people that are friends that last a lifetime. I also see some of you could even be meeting with people online and you actually travel and meet at a specific place. So maybe you are joining a hiking group on Facebook and then all of you get together in, 5 months to meet in person to go on that hiking trip. Of course, use your discernment, be safe, but I feel like there is a level of trust here that's built. It's not just like, oh, I'm joining this group and I'm going to go over here and meet with this complete stranger. I mean, maybe some of you, but just use your discernment, be safe. I feel like you are protected. But you have here this teamwork. Okay, some of you as well, I feel like you're going to meet new people in January, and these people that you meet in January are actually going to be very important on your life path, on your purpose here, or towards your purpose. Some of you may even co-create business ideas, co-create good health, co-create long-lasting friendships, because the teamwork is a really beautiful energy to have. And even for you lone wolves out there who are saying, well, Melissa, I'm not really going to go anywhere to meet anyone, or perhaps you're a little shy, or you've just been single for quite some time. That may be what you are working on coming out of that hermit shell and telling yourself, I do want to have a little more spontaneity or adventure, even though I'm going to still plan, right? But you may be saying yes to more things that maybe they scare you a little bit, but it scares you because it's you coming out of your comfort zone. It doesn't scare you because you're thinking, whoa, that's dangerous. I don't want to do that, right? There is a sense of coming together here to really create some good magic. Now, because you have letting go at a subconscious level showing up for you, some of you, there are some big closures, some big goodbyes. Now, you already know what this is, even though this is coming up subconsciously and it's at the bottom, so it could be things that you're still wrapping up. I feel for a lot of you, you know what you need to do or what choices are best for you here. And I feel because underneath it you have breakthrough, once you let go, or once you kind of open yourself up to this new adventure or to new friendships, new relationships. I mean, the teamwork can even be professional. It can be a real estate assistant. It can be a therapist. It can be a coach, a mentor, a teacher, whoever this is here. I feel like, I mean, you could be this professional that's attracting your team as well, your soul tribe, basically. And I feel like you're going to bring in new opportunities by, gaining closure, letting go as well. So there's almost like this, when one door opens, or when one door closes, another opens type of energy. And there's big victory coming in here for you, Cancer. So let's keep going. When it comes to the tarot here, you have the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So I like that you're making decisions that are really jumping you and kind of fast forwarding you in a sense straight to the 6. And both the 2 and the 6 are both stable numbers. 2s are about choices and partnerships. They're about being able to reflect and diversify as well, being able to kind of bring that balance, but know that you can explore and adventure new things, but maintain that sense of balance as well. So you have that showing up twice here with the 6 of Pentacles. This is equal give and take, right? Reciprocity. But I also feel like there's a gift from the universe, or there could be a teacher coming in and you're the student. Maybe you are the teacher and you attract a student where you actually gain way more, Cancer, than you could have ever expected, right? There's a sense of deep gratitude coming in here for you, a sense of deep peace. But I am getting that you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to choose either, choose to open yourself up more. This could choose to go on a path less traveled, or a path that maybe you haven't explored before to achieve this 6 of Pentacles. There's some sort of unexpected resource, gift, donation, grant, scholarship, knowledge coming your way. It's going to help you in the physical financial world, or, help you in some sort of tangible way, because both of these cards are Pentacles. This is some sort of material gain I see coming here, and it's going to affect you in a positive, healthy way, and it's going to bring you prosperity. But I feel like this is up to you here. Now, you also have the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Now, interestingly enough, both of these showed up in the reverse, but I feel like it's so you don't rush into making some sort of decision that later on you'll say, I wish I would have done things differently. Because the 7 of Pentacles is, deep contemplation. You can see that she has her apothecary there. She's kind of wondering, okay, what can I do? She's using her scientist mind in a way. And she knows that she wants to create some sort of magic, some sort of potion, but it's about getting the ingredients right? How much of this do I need to put in, right? How much of this do I need to take out? And it kind of goes beautifully with what we said earlier about what can you stop, what can you continue, and what can you start. So you may really be reevaluating at this time. And within that reevaluation period, Cancer, I feel like it's going to put an end to delays once you get clear on what measurements you need to put into an area of your life, right? And now that you have the groundwork or the business plan or the layout, and that's why you have the timing card, which talks about planning and results. Now that you kind of have that map in front of you, it's going to allow you to really speed things up with the 8 of Wands. This is travel. It's relocating for some of you. It could be communication, movement. It's speedy. It's action oriented. And for some of you in 2023, there was a lot of stuck energy where you just felt like there was delay after delay. And of course, we're coming out of, depending on when you're watching this, a Mercury retrograde. So I feel like you are finally free to move in a new direction, because you're realizing that maybe one of those ingredients that you are pouring into a specific area of your life, maybe you need to let go of that ingredient. Maybe you thought that was the key or the missing, maybe Perhaps you are just getting rid of that altogether. There could also be a new ingredient coming in that you're saying, well, this works a heck of a lot better, or you're going to continue adding a little bit of something that does work. So you're really taking a look at the recipe here, and I feel like you're altering it because in the past recipes, something is just felt or tasted off in a sense. And I hope you're following me symbolically here. But I feel like something was just off, or you can master that, but it's like your grandma's secret recipe, right? It tastes so good, but you don't quite have the measurements down to a T. And I feel like it's because grandma wants you to, explore. Grandma wants you to adventure here. So I feel like even though you have the base, grandma gave you the base of that recipe, your ancestors, Cancer, gave you the base of, the foundation of where you need to go. Now it's up to you to put on some sort of finishing touch. And that's what I get here. And I really love this because I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Now that you're mixing everything together here, you're going to kind of put it in the oven and wait for it to rise. And I feel that there could be some big changes here, even towards the end of the first quarter of 2024. So maybe end of March or so, there could be some quick adjustments, quick changes here, maybe even an actual move. Maybe that's when you travel. Now, what a lot of you are letting go of at the bottom of the deck, right, is the letting go. It's some sort of pain, some sort of hardship. You have the Three of Swords in reverse, and it's with the Ten of Wands. So you're laying down a heavy burden. A lot of you see here, and this is so interesting on this Three of Swords, which I actually really do like because Three of Swords, a lot of people think heart, right? Emotional, which it is, it can be, but swords is mental. And you can see that on this Three of Swords, the window has been blown open, or maybe it was left open, but you see the storm in the background, and there was papers on the desk, and now that the storm is brewed, right, there's papers everywhere. It is a mess, and I feel mentally, right? Mentally, something that, it may have been emotionally, tugging. It may have been emotionally challenging, but you've been left with the mental pieces to pick up from something. And I feel like that's what you're letting go of. It's like you've been working on putting all of those pieces of paper together. Think of a book, right? Think of a 1,000-page book that's just in loose lit papers, and the storm comes in and boom, it flows all over the place. There's papers gone everywhere, and it takes you a lot of time to put those papers back in order. And I feel like that's what you've been doing, Cancer, is you've been trying to put those papers back in order, but some got soggy, some were wet, some were ripped, some were missing. But now that you finally have done what you could, right, mentally, you've compartmentalized as well, you have this sense of awareness, now you're able to release, now you're able to let go, you have this sense of awareness, this sense of completion. You know that these burdens, are ready to be kind of laid to rest. So you can open yourself up to this beautiful new beginning. And that's what I see happening here for you. So this is a really powerful month because you are setting the groundwork. You are working on, creating a lot more excitement and happiness. And I feel like one of the things that you are saying no to is maybe even overthinking mentally, right? You may be letting go of mental confusion. Some of you are going to say yes to more things that bring you new memories, new excitement, and say no to things that deplete your energy and your time. Okay, now when it comes to, let's clarify. Let's clarify some of these tarot cards here. I want to take a look at this unexpected gift or unexpected resource that is coming in here for Cancer with the Six of Pentacles. Spirit, can you please tell me about the Six of Pentacles coming in for Cancer? Ooh, okay, you're getting honest with yourself. You are getting honest with yourself. Seven of Swords. I mean, there is something that is coming out of a negative situation, or, I mean, it did show up here it kind of came a little sideways like that, but I feel like Maybe there was a part of yourself that you were hiding. Maybe it was out of fear of judgment, out of criticism, right? You see here that she's taking off the mask, but it's the mask that has the tear, not her. So by wearing some sort of false mask here, or by dimming your light to maybe fit in or to avoid being seen for whatever reason, has actually been heartbreaking, right? Some of you, maybe you felt like you had to reflect and you had to heal. But now I feel like you're ready to kind of come out of hibernation or come out of denial or come out of a situation, because look at this. She's wearing her crown, even though she has the 7 of Swords that are on the crown to remind her of the experience, remind her, but not in a way, excuse me, not in a way to hold her back, but to remind her to be true to herself, right? To remind her that she needs to be authentic and it's okay to not put on this mask. Wow. And that's going to be the gift here. You're going to be rewarded. I mean, of course, some of you could have been dealing with a situation where someone had wronged you, betrayed you, lied to you, let you down. But I do feel like there's going to be some sort of silver lining that comes from you being able to see the truth of this situation. Okay, wow, Cancer, that's kind of deep. Let's take a look at, excuse me, let's take a look at what you are reevaluating. Let's take a look at this recipe a little bit more. What do we need to do? What does Cancer need to do to put the finishing touches on this recipe of whatever they are brewing in their life? What can you do here? The world, yeah, let things go. There's going to be victory here coming in. Travel, put yourself out there. This is reaching people on a global level. This is understanding and knowing that you hold the world in your hands. Well, in this case, on your foot. I mean, she's a ballet. She has a ballet slipper on and she's balancing the world right there on her foot. So I do feel here that there is triumphant completion. You've completed something quite huge, quite significant. Look at this. You have the Ace of Cups, new love offer coming your way, and you have the King of Swords. This is about you attracting people who are soft, or people who are manifesting from a place of heart, from a place of love. King of Swords in reverse can be someone who's a little bit cold or a little bit aloof, or, shut down to their own emotions even. That's what you are closing the cycle on. If that is a characteristic of you here, Cancer, I feel like you're opening your heart and you are saying, I'm going to love myself. I'm going to fill my own cup. I am going to accept this cup from the universe, because it's a hand that's coming out of the, out of anywhere here, offering you, Cancer, you this cup of love. And that's the missing piece, right? The missing piece is that the heart may have shut down due to an experience, due to a situation. And now that you've gained some sort of closure, some sort of liberation, it's going to help you finalize that recipe in order for you to have some really beautiful results. Oh, I love this for you. All right. I apologize. I do have a little bit of a head cold going on. So you have here with the gears, the wings, and the eggs all showing up in your financial sector. This is career. This is money. This is wealth. This is abundance. It looks like you're rising above some money issues, okay? Because some of you may have had money issues in the past, but there is a big shift coming in here for you. This is about a business taking off. If you are a business owner, Cancer, if you've had a little bit of a lull, a slow period, or if you wanted to branch off with new ideas, it's all available here for you. Because you see that there's some sort of profit coming in. Some of you, this is spiritual work, maybe a spiritually based business. This is more than just financial abundance. This is emotional abundance as well, because it's your life purpose. This is your mission here on earth, a big piece of it anyway. And for a lot of you, you're getting paid to do what you love, or you're getting paid to be of service of some way, shape, or form to the universe, okay? Now you have the gears showing up here, and this is about money flowing, right? So there is some sort of flowing attraction because you've been working really hard. Some of you may even be retiring. That may be part of what you are weighing up here with the Two of Pentacles. For others of you, you may be contemplating leaving a position and going off and working on your own. Whatever your plans are, right? Plans in the making, you're putting them into motion. And that's what we keep seeing here with the timing card. Some of you may even be taking time off. Maybe this travel is happening in the month of January, and it is allowing you to have that sense of security. And I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive because you're thinking, well, Melissa, how can I feel secure when I'm taking time off? But that is a huge, vital piece of showing up and doing our job 100%, right? And pursuing our passion and our work. And for some of you, you're able to travel and work at the same time, right? How wonderful is that? But a lot of you have had to start over. You have the eggs here. You've had to start over in some way, shape, or form. And it doesn't mean that you're going all the way back to ground zero. But maybe for some of you, if you're rebuilding, if you're redoing that recipe and it didn't turn out, I feel like you could be starting a brand new recipe, or you're just, again, you're taking a look at that recipe and saying, okay, what can I add? What can I take out? What can I add a little bit more of, like we talked about earlier. And you are finding ways to rebuild. Okay, some of you are in the healthcare industry, possibly even insurance, okay, or you're looking into those things at this time when it comes to finances or when it comes to career. This is about new opportunities showing up here for you. And I really love this because I feel like there could be an opportunity that does come in out of the blue with that Ace of Cups because it's divinely inspired. It is a gift from the universe here. You deserve this, okay? If something has been challenging for you, some of you, your business is taking off, right, with the wings here. Some of you, wings could even be significant. Maybe a feather or a wing is part of a logo. Maybe it's part of a business name or organization. For others of you, I feel like maybe you work in nonprofit, okay? I'm getting that as well. Maybe you are a missionary or you're doing something that is going to help you with your career. Maybe it's something on a personal level that helps you professionally, but this is looking really good. Now you have overtime showing up, and maybe this is part of what you are not going to put so much energy towards this month or this year, is working yourself to the bone. Remember the stop, the continue, and the start. Maybe you're going to stop missing out on life, missing out on love, or missing out on adventure because maybe you've been grinding so hard at your career or making money that it's just left you depleted. Because right behind overtime, you have, pay bills. Of course, you need to do what you need to do to pay bills, but I see here that you're paying something off. There is a level of achievement here. There is some sort of victory coming in. You're paying something off. You're finally to the point where you can slow down, or you can release that second job, or you can go off on your own, or you can retire, right? I want you to tell yourself what is possible. Because I definitely feel like your hard work is paying off and it's leading you towards a new opportunity here. You have big changes coming in 2024. I'm really excited here, Cancer, to do your yearly reading. Again, those will be out next week. But I feel like you're going to make some big changes. And even though I don't see any major arcana showing up in January, that's okay. Because what you do in January, even on a more personal level, it's the beliefs, the intentions, the planning, the groundwork, the time off, whatever it may be that you are doing and setting up for yourself this month. That's what's leading to the big changes that may actually show up. And I keep getting March for a lot of you. So March is significant for one reason or another. We'll take a look and clarify. Actually, let's do that now. Spirit, please tell me about this big change. And we did see the World, I suppose. That was a major arcana that came in. So you're definitely wrapping up some cycles. Wow, look at that. Page of Coins. There's going to be a new opportunity here in the physical world. Whether you take off, and that's another energy of the wings, right? Or air element. It could even be during maybe even Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius season. So Aquarius season is actually coming in towards the end of January. So yeah, a lot of you, you're going to take something off the ground here. Excuse me. There is something that's coming up here. Aquarius season, January 21st. I feel like, yeah, you're doing something that's quite significant here. And this is about recognizing an opportunity. And I feel like you're going to say yes. Absolutely. Page of Coins is a new message. It could be news. It could be travel. It could be a new job offer. So this is coming in here for you, possibly the 21st on up. Beautiful energy here. That's part of the change. Big changes. Now, let's take a look at love, Cancer. You do have to pay attention to the red flags. That may be what you're letting go of, okay? Maybe some of you are letting go of people or relationships that are unhealthy, that are toxic, people who do not reciprocate the energy. Maybe you are the one that's doing all the work. Maybe you are the one that is constantly trying to seek balance in a union. Okay, you also have the Three of Swords, so I definitely feel like the signs have cautioned you, and that could be what you are gaining closure on. And for those of you that are open to love, I mean, stay optimistic, because you have here this, and this is beautiful because it's almost looks like she's holding a cup full of flowers there, and we did see the Ace of Cups. So I feel, Cancer, it's important for you to stay optimistic, because that positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, and you have passion right behind it. I love it. And it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You're a very deep, passionate being, Cancer. You love, and when you love hard. And when someone does something to disappoint you or hurt you, a lot of you may want to cut that person off, or you may want to, just forget about it. But on a deep subconscious level, it may still linger, right? You may actually at times push that pain away until you feel safe enough to deal with it. And I feel like you've done a lot of healing work, and you are finally processing and letting something go that may have been hurting you for a long time. Wow. Okay. And last but not least, Cancer, you have Pleiades, a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Yeah, this is you. And a lot of soul tribers that come and they find this channel, you are light workers. You are healers of some way, shape, or form. Maybe you don't have a spiritually based business. A lot of you may, right? But you are here to uplift the energy of the planet. You may even be connecting to higher dimensional beings. You may be connecting to your own guides as well. But this is about you channeling. Some of you are opening up your spiritual gifts this year. I'm also getting some of you have a very strong ability to connect with animals, or to connect with the trees. I'm getting water. I mean, you are water, of course. You may even astral travel. A lot of us astral travel in our dream state, but you may be able to do this on a regular, or on a basis of just being able to meditate, and you're astral traveling. Here I am elsewhere. So pay attention, because a lot of you, that is a spiritual gift that you have, and you may start to work more on. Maybe that's part of the recipe, is your spiritual gifts. Next, you have Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And look at that. There's actually the animals there. We see the elephant, we see the eagle, we see the wolf, and we see almost like a puma, or some sort of a cat creature here, a mountain lion or a puma. So you're definitely working with animal guides, with ancestors, with ascended masters for some of you. For others of you, this is your great, great, great grandfathers and grandmothers. You may be even traveling to a place where your ancestors were, maybe Ireland, maybe Australia, wherever, of course. You may be looking into your family lines, okay? And I feel like there is some ancestral wisdom that you have healed, right? That you've broken patterns, but there's also a lot of really beautiful things that your ancestors have brought you for your gain, for your wisdom as well. And lastly, you do have no, wait, postpone, pause, or say no. That's what I mean with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be easy decisions for you. And I say easy, not that it's just going to be, well, it may actually be this way, where in the past, maybe you've really had to weigh some things up here. But I feel like if you are presented with a few decisions, it's like your intuition is clear. Your ancestral knowledge and wisdom is clear. Your channeling abilities and your, double mission is clear, where you know that something is not right for you. And you're going to say, no, I don't want that. I already dealt with that, or I've already healed from that. I don't need to repeat it. I don't need to keep that energy in my life. I don't need to go back on that, because with the world, you've completed a cycle. And I feel like you are saying no to things that no longer serve you. So earlier when we talked about the things that you're going to say no to, the things that you're going to continue doing, and the things that you're going to start, I feel for a lot of you, if you make that list, right? And let's say you have a side-by-side list, I feel like there are a lot more things on the no, I'm not going to do that, or the letting go piece of it, that there may be more there than you realize. And it's actually freeing up a lot of space for you to continue and to start. So this is really beautiful energy here, Cancer. So I'm so proud of you. Know that you've done a lot of deep groundwork. Know that you have what it takes to really reassess your, priorities, and to bring more balance into your work life, into your play life, into your health, and into your, happiness. I see a lot more balance for you in 2024, because in the prior years, there's been something that's been a little bit off kilter. It's like you gave 90% over here, where you really wanted to kind of spread it out because it was depleting your energy. And maybe, you did spend a big chunk focusing on your career, or focusing on this relationship, or focusing on that health. And sometimes we need to spend a little bit more time. But then what we do is, when we get to that point of needing to spend more time, we forget that there's still other priorities and there's other things in life that we need to balance out. But because we've been doing it for so long, it becomes our default, right? Maybe we've put so much time and energy into this relationship, but now it's become unhealthy. But that's all we can consume our time with. So we need to bring balance back into our own selves, our own life. And I feel like that's what you've learned to do. And you're really not going to put energy towards things that aren't serving you. That's what I have for your January, Cancer, of 2024. If it resonates, please hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. And Cancer, if you would like to be entered into the free reading giveaway, all you need to do is take a look here at the themes that we talked about. You have letting go, you have teamwork, you have adventure, and you have timing. Let me know in the comment section below the video which theme stands out to you the most. Which one resonates with your soul? Again, timing, letting go, teamwork, and adventure. Drop that in the comment section below to be entered into the free reading giveaway. I will pull one winner around the 1st of each month and post right back here on the channel. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already, so you don't miss that notification. Thank you so much, Cancer, for your love, for your supports, through your super chats, through your likes, your views, going to the website and entering your gratitude. All of it is so so supportive. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. Thank you, Cancer, for tuning in today. Lots of love.